right, welcome to From the Archives and from the Collections. I'm Sylvia Marshall, the Archivist at the Virginia War Memorial.
And I'm Jesse Smith, the Curator for the War Memorial. And this is our Thanksgiving edition. Our earliest one is from 1907 and our latest one is from 1967. So a really good span, some really interesting items.
Oh, great. Starting with our first one with the hospital detachment stationed in Cuba from 1907. One of the interesting things is one of the first items on the menu, which is broiled young squab. Now, what's squab, Jesse?
Well, I kind of grew up on a wildlife refuge, so I know what squab is, but I did ask around to what is broiled young squab, and a lot of people didn't know that it is basically juvenile pigeon. We asked around the office, and we showed them some of these menus and asked them, okay, what is something that is either odd to you or you don't think that anybody else would know? And one of them was mince pie. You'll see mince pie on a lot of these, and you'll also see it called mince meat pie. But the mince pie of 1907 is not the same mince pie as today. It's basically fruit, spices, and some kind of bonding agent. And the bonding agent of 1907 was suet.
One other interesting thing is that out of all the other menus, the one from Cuba in 1907 includes alcohol.
Unlike other navies in the world, the United States Navy is a dry navy while on board ship.
We'll then go to 1917.
Okay.
At Camp Lee, which later became Fort Lee and is now Fort Greg Adams here in Virginia. And then specifically with this collection, it is from the Virginia War Memorial. Eugene C. Perkins, he's actually listed as one of the cooks. He's the second cook.
Yeah, when that came in, we have his uniform, we have his uniform and his helmet, as well as a picture of Eugene at Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Which is very interesting.
It is, and although we're not quite sure exactly which of the four men, or five, that are shown in the picture, it is awesome just to see the decorations and the decor and how they really tried to make this as something you would experience at home.
I spoke to a number of our volunteers about Thanksgiving, whether on base or aboard ship, and Chris Naggs, one of our docents, he served aboard both surface Navy and on board submarines, was saying that Thanksgiving, they tried to make it as special as possible. They wanted to have everything that you would have at home. And that's why a lot of these menus, when we pull them up on the screen for you, you'll notice they all have the same thing.
Something that is going to be seen in really all of these menus is the inclusion of celery and olives.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, but they also show they also have different types of celery. And we'll get to that later on a little bit, because some of them you'll look at it and go, what is that? So when we get to that section, it'll be really interesting.